time to win and stay alive.
We're all here for our love of the game. At least I am.
World, the time has come to
push the button.
World, the time has come to
Push the button.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
And I just saved on my car insurance for driving safe with USAA.
Auto insurance that flexes with you.
Fit to fit.
That's what we're made for.
If you have a respiratory system,
for nearly a half century, it's been one of the great rivalries in the NFL. Dallas and Washington coming up next here on CBS as we continue our Super Bowl season. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz, along with Tracy Wolfson and Tony Romo, who knows all about this intense matchup.
We're back in the NFC East right here in Washington, Dallas. You know, feels like home a little bit here, but we're going to find out today. These two teams, both of them need it.
Well, the Redskins come in at 3-2. The Cowboys at 3 up, 3 down, having won all of their starts at home, but 0-3 on the road. Redskins defer here at the start, so they're going to send the football down to the Cowboys. Deontay Thompson. And we'll bring out Dak Prescott and the Cowboys to the 25. Prescott, 4 career starts against Washington, and he's 4-0. Had a very solid game last week, Tony. We saw it down in Dallas, a blowout win over Jacksonville.
And boy, they needed it. You know, they were coming in, a lot of talk that whole week about this offense and how they're going to get it turned around, and big performance. They got to do it on the road today. Today is important for a lot of reasons.
Why do couples choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can it keep me warm when I'm cold?
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that.
Can I make my side softer?
I make my side firmer.
Sleep Number does that.
Can it help us sleep better and better?
Please.
Sleep Number does that. 94% of smart sleepers report better sleep. And now save 40% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus special financing. Shop now at sleepnumber.com.
It's better outside with the Ninja Frostvault Cooler. Fridge temp drawers keep food cold and dry. Separate compartments unlock easier packing. No more soggy sandwiches or waterlogged food. It's better outside with Ninja.
check your mini-map.
It's a gusty day in the area. As Elliott hits the first handle, and Zeke with a gain of about 3. He's second in the league in rushing coming into the week. About to join the full nation audience. I'd like to welcome everyone to Dallas and Washington. Jim Nantz and Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson. This is going to be the second snap of the game after a 3-yard carry by Zeke Elliott. The Cowboys second and 7. And play action fake. Prescott hit when he threw it, and that was in the direction of Beasley, who's coming off his biggest game.
Well, I can tell you right now, this is the biggest part of the game will be the pressure up front and their ability, as you see the great commentators you're going to see today. Jim Nantz, Tracy Wolfson, Gene Steratore, and
who's that other guy?
Myself.
The guy who's been in this building a few times for this very matchup.
That was a big play that was wide open right there. Pressured by the line of the Redskins, going to be the key to the game. Watch the left guard matchup. We'll see it over and over again if the Cowboys can protect Prescott and give him time to throw.
That left guard is the rookie Connor Williams. It's 3rd and 7. Here come the Redskins. Prescott's got an open field. Big lane for him. And he takes off for another big carry. coming off his biggest rushing performance of his career, 82 yards last week. And it's going to be probably a hold on the left tackle.
Penalty. Third down.
So John Hussey indeed confirms it. That'll bring it back. Dak with his legs last week was a big factor in that game early against Jacksonville.
Well, you see the hold on the left side, and you're exactly right. His legs were key to the game. But what Jacksonville thought was that they could rush 4 against this offensive line, and they were wrong. A lot more pressure earlier in the year, especially on the road against Dallas, and that's why they've struggled in the passing game. Today, they need to get the ball out of his hands early if they're going to come after him.
So, an obvious hold. It did look like Prescott got up a bit gimpy. 22-yard run washed away with the holding call, 3rd and 17. Going for the deep ball. And that was intercepted by Swearinger.
Oh, no way he was in.
What a catch.
That's an amazing catch.
It's going to be the equivalent, though, of a long punt in the end. But was he out? They say it was incomplete. Now, he doesn't know it yet.
Look at this catch. 1 foot in. Ooh. No, the ball kind of bounces anyway. Yeah, it's going to be out.
Pretty great effort, though. Look at this.
That's incredible. Washington, big 3-and-out to start the game. These battles have been close, and then Dallas has pulled away because their running game in the last couple of years. That's why you go draft those big boys.
Chris Jones. Yeah, they would have wished that was intercepted because they get about 10 yards closer down the field off the punt of 34 yards. Stroman with the fair catch. Alex Smith coming out. While they get ready to huddle, we get ready to go to Tracy Wolfson.
Jim, consistency has been an issue for both of these teams, but specifically for the Washington Redskins, a lot has to do with players coming in and going out. And specifically, again, today, they are without Jamison Crowder, without Paul Richardson, Chris Thompson out as well. Adrian Peterson, though, active, dealing with the ankle, the knee, and the separated shoulder. He's wearing a harness, but he told me he is full go, Jim.
So that's just amazing. We got somebody a little jumpy here, and they whistle it dead to see the Redskins without their starting receivers. She just reported, Tracy, with Crowder and Richardson out, and Thompson such a threat in the passing game. All that means, I would think, is a whole lot of Adrian Peterson today. And let's see what Alex Smith will do, too. Of course, coming by way of trade from Kansas City in the offseason, 14th year out of Utah, former overall #1 pick out of the 2005 draft. All of his touchdown passes, he's thrown 6 on the season. They've all come in the first half. It's been a mighty struggle for the Redskins offense in the second half of the games. Nice little jump cut. Look at Peterson. Get within a yard of the first. That's a gain of 4. Second and 1 coming up. And the Redskins offense without the 2 wideouts. We're going to see a whole lot of Doxson today. Of course, you got some guys at tight end that can really produce, like Jordan Reed, Vernon Davis.
Well, Smith had Davis at San Francisco, young in his career, and they really have a rapport, and they're doing well. Reed's the big guy, though. He's the guy that can really be the big mismatch, and they can use him different ways. And right now you're seeing shotgun. This is rare for Peterson. I'll get into that in a second.
Well, they hand it off to him. He's looking for any kind of opening, and he finds it to pick up the first down.
You see, Peterson's never run out of shotgun much in his career when he was younger, and now they're starting to do it because Alex Reed has a lot of history in that. It's an extra runner you have to account for in the run game with the quarterback, and it's kind of opening up the eyes a little bit of this offensive system using that. They're just getting to learn Alex and some of the stuff he did in the past, and they're starting to kind of know each other. I think this is just going to keep improving this Redskins offense.
Going against the Cowboys defense that welcomes the return of Sean Lee, who had been out 3 games with a hamstring. It's Peterson, and Jalen Smith wraps him up along with Lee. But another good game. Give him 7. Yeah, the Cowboys defense, particularly when you talk about linebackers, they've had Lee out again for 3 weeks. But Jalen Smith, he's been something else. And Leighton Vander Esch, the rookie out of Boise State. Those two look like they're going to be pillars of that defense for a long time.
Absolutely. You've seen Sean Lee have just a few injuries over the years. They want to make sure they solidified that. They've done that. Today's going to be a good test for them, though, with a lot of misdirection stuff here.
2nd and 3, and right over the outstretched arms of Wilson. It is caught by Dobson for a first down.
This is perfect throw and risky throw. See, Alex, talking to him, one thing with Alex Smith, oh my gosh, that's just over his hand. He has to throw the ball a little bit quicker. He's got to trust the system. He hasn't run it a lot. He's learning it each week, each game. And you saw right there, he goes through his progression, lets it go. That's what the coaches want to see. That was outstanding.
So, first down from the 23. Some technical difficulties with the game clock, and we'll be all over that as Peterson wiggles his way back to the line for no gain. Back to what you were saying about Alex Smith. When you come into a new system, of course, this is his 3rd stop, drafted by the 49ers, traded to the Chiefs, and then traded here in the offseason. The process that you go through to start meshing. He even told us yesterday it took almost 5 years in Kansas City before it was fully developed.
Yeah, and they started using, as he got more and more into it, they started using some of the stuff he did in college. He's getting these coaches to kind of do the same thing, and they're taking and looking at. That's why you see the shotgun runs and some of that stuff. You have to account for the quarterback in shotgun.
Well, here he is, play action, dumping it off, complete to Bibbs. Bibbs breaks free for a touchdown. That's the first opening drive touchdown allowed by the Cowboys in the last 12 games. Capri Bibbs, 23 yards, catch and run for the score.
And the Redskins are rocking. Here, watch this. It's a fake, and then it's just a screen, and Frazier comes up to try and make the tackle. And you see, I think, going to be the All-Pro this year, Brandon Scherf, playing some of the best football that you watch on tape at a guard position in the NFL.
Bibbs in the lineup because Chris Thompson again is inactive, limited with rib and knee injuries all week, and a scratch today. Extra point. Hopkins is good. What an opening drive, doing something Cowboys had not allowed since middle of last season. So many of the legends of the game know about this rivalry. The Roger Staubachs and Tom Landrys, old number 9, George Allen, John Riggins, on and on. Dallas and Washington, yes, the rivalry continues on CBS.
That was pretty cool seeing those.
Yeah.
I can remember as a kid just watching this rivalry. It was Madden Summer
all the time. Twice a year. That's part of the fabric of the network for such a long, long time. It's been 25 years since Dallas and Washington appeared on CBS television network, and we're happy to be back with it as the Redskins put up an opening touchdown drive. And what would this game mean to you when you would see it show up? It was Washington week.
Well, a couple things. One, it was one of the more physical games we played. Every time we got done with this game, it almost felt like 2 guys were hurt or banged up, like that were really good players, and the next week was always tough. The emotions are real high. You know, I know that you felt it in the street, and especially when you get to Washington and everyone's like, we're getting after you this week. We're going to, you're going to be on the dirt a lot. I'm trying to find the right words that aren't, exactly how they said it. See Jack come out.
Good pass by Prescott, and it's caught by Gallup. And the rookie has a first down catch, 10 yards, as you see the Cowboys.